Hello and welcome to Collectology and our D-Day Anniversary Show. Hi, I'm Esme, and for today's show I'm joined by Paul. How are you?
I'm good, thank you, Esme. Welcome back for a second show.
Thank you very much. What have we got coming up today?
We've got a special show today. This is a really special one because it's the 75th anniversary of D-Day, and it's probably the most important anniversary this year.
Yeah.
Now, for those of you who don't know, of course, the D-Day operation was the most ambitious sea, air and land assault in history, and it changed the way the war was going and actually pushed it back into the favour of the Allied forces.
And we have some fascinating bits, don't we, coming up?
We do. We have everything from historic coins through to brand new coins and even a seriously intricate model of a Spitfire.
Coming up on the show today, we have items that pay incredible tribute to the thousands of Allied forces who successfully carried out the largest amphibious assault in history. D-Day turned the tide for World War II, and we owe them a lot. So amongst the items on today's show, we have this stunning D-Day Supermarine Spitfire model from famous model makers Corgi. We have an array of D-Day themed coins and stamp sets, including these incredible D-Day Leaders £2 coins. Plus, we have an amazing D-Day Landings newspaper book. Stick around as well for your chance to win one of these brilliant Spitfire commemorative medals made from an actual piece of Spitfire. More on that coming up later in the show. If you'd like to see all the items from today's show, simply head over to collectology.co.uk/D-Day show. And if you do see something you like, then why not take advantage of our limited time offer of free postage and packing running until midnight on the 6th of June. All you have to do is enter D-Day show at the checkout. If you're watching on Facebook, don't forget to hit like or love whenever you see your favourite item. But for now, let's get on with the show. Coming up first, we have the D-Day Anniversary Collector's Edition. We have a fantastic stamp and coin collection here, don't we? What exactly is this one?
This one is the D-Day Anniversary Collector's Edition, and this is a fantastic set. Yeah. Of course, it's probably the ultimate D-Day 75th Anniversary commemorative, obviously paying tribute to those thousands of Allied forces that successfully carried out the largest amphibious assault in history and actually turned the tide of World War II.
Yeah, so this set features the Royal Mint's 2019 commemorative D-Day £2 coin, which is the only official UK coin to mark this important anniversary. So that's very special in itself.
Coin, yeah.
And it's been incredibly sought after. And in fact, our artist capsule edition featuring the same coin sold out within just days of release.
Yeah,
so
it was
popular.
days. It was so popular. Now, the coin itself is obviously struck to that brilliant uncirculated quality, which is, of course, the quality that all the collectors are looking for.
Yeah.
And the coin itself is stunning. I really love the coin. It shows sort of the 5 arrows with the code names of the beaches that they were landing on during the Normandy invasion. Let's see, it's Juno, Omaha, Sword, Utah, and Gold. Now, I'm pretty sure I haven't got those in the right order, but hopefully I've got the right names. Now, although the coin was first introduced in the Royal Mint's annual commemorative set back at the beginning of the year, it has only just become available to buy on its own.
Yeah, and as well as the coin, you also get 5 new issue Royal Mail First Class stamps as well, issued to mark the anniversary, and each of them depict one of the landing beaches that you say as well. So it's really nice, it ties it all together in that coin.
They're wonderful because they're photographs as well.
Yeah.
They're photographs of the actual troops
it's
on
really lovely.
The beaches, which is great.
Yeah, so each stamp has been officially postmarked with the first day of issue, which is the 6th of June 2019. The stamps, which is the stamp's official release date, as well as the exact date of the D-Day anniversary.
Yes. Yep.
So the postmark location is Southwick-in-Fareham, which homed the headquarters of Operation Overlord.
It did. Operation Overlord, which of course is the code name for the D-Day landings in case you didn't know. Now, both the coin and the stamps are encapsulated within our super tough tamper-proof capsules, keeping them safe from harm for years to come. So you can, of course, get them out and you can have a look at them. You can pass them around to friends, because everybody wants to show off their collection, don't they? Now, commemoratives that comprise of Royal Mail and Royal Mint on the same theme are actually really scarce. They're really difficult to come by. All collectors are searching for these high and low.
And yeah, your set also comes complete with the all-important numbered certificate of authenticity, and is limited to just 2,019 presentations worldwide. So 2019.
2019, the date of the anniversary.
Yeah.
Absolutely fantastic. So this is a must for all stamp and coin collectors. With such a small edition limit, these are not going to be around for long. If you want to get hold of one, you need to act quickly.
Whether you're a stamp collector, coin collector or military collector, the D-Day Anniversary Collector's Edition has something for you. If you'd like to get your hands on one for your collection, simply head to collectology.co.uk/C178. Remember, you can take advantage of that limited time free postage and packing offer running until midnight on the 6th of June. Simply enter D-Day Show at the checkout. Still to come on the show, we have that incredible D-Day newspaper book. But remember, if you want to check out any of the items from this episode, then all you have to do is head over to collectology.co.uk/D-Day Show. Next up, we have the amazing D-Day Supermarine Spitfire model. This is really fantastic. Paul, tell us exactly what this is.
This is fantastic. I've been playing with one of these all day. I've been making sort of the machine gun sound effects. This is the D-Day Supermarine Spitfire Mark 14 model.
Yes.
It is fantastic, isn't it? It just
cool.
Really looks the part, even down to the little guy sitting in the cockpit.
It is so detailed.
So this is actually a precise replica, 1:72 scale, precise replica of one of many Supermarine Spitfire Mark 14s which dominated the skies during the Normandy D-Day landing 75 years ago.
Yeah.
It's absolutely incredible. Now this type of plane actually defines the aerodynamic engineering of the whole Allied operation.
So there are just 30 Spitfires remaining airworthy today, so they're becoming an increasingly popular collector theme. This has been issued by Corgi Classics, which is one of the leading names in collectible model replicas and has a reputation which earns collectability in itself.
Yeah, Corgi are fantastic. I mean, they've been around donkey's years. I mean, I remember my dad having sort of Corgi cars and things, and he's still got loads up in the loft. You know, so Corgi's just one of those brands that has just kept going, and it's absolute quality as well. It's absolutely brilliant. Now, the model itself is a die cast, which means that they've managed to get so much detail, and it's so incredibly accurate. The design features intricate details in the form of rotatable propellers. I can actually spin the propellers there. And like I said, there's a little tiny crew members in there as well. And you've even got sort of armaments and landing gear that you can actually attach to this plane. Now I'm actually going to pick it up so I can show everybody at home just how intricate the details are. I mean, it is stunning. I mean, it even has things like, you know, the propellers actually sort of rotate round on there. You can actually see inside there the pilot himself. The detail they've gone to is absolutely stunning. You can even see sort of the panels of the metalwork on the wings, and you've got those incredible intricate...
All the markings are on there.
All those incredible intricate markings and things. Even down to the armament that it would have had of the day. It's absolutely stunning. You can even see sort of the exhaust ports on the engine there.
So detailed. And they're also extremely limited. There's only 1,200 that have been produced worldwide.
That is so few.
Yeah, and given the significance of this anniversary year and the tiny edition limit, these will be incredibly popular. And of course, everyone knows the Spitfire. It's probably the most famous plane.
It's got to be the most iconic plane going. I mean, we actually went to the Science Museum the other day, and they've got one there hanging up, and it's one of the first things you see all these wonderful planes, but that one always stands out. It's absolutely incredible.
This plane comes with a unique display stand for you to display your replica proudly, and I think it would look really good in your bedroom or your office, or potentially as a centrepiece to your wider collection.
Yeah, absolutely. And you also get this sort of collector card that comes with it as well. And this is great because actually on the back there it actually tells you exactly which number your Spitfire is in that limited edition run, which is fantastic. It's just what you need for your collection. Corgi models renowned for their sellout history, and we have already seen the collector demand for D-Day 75 collectibles here at Collectology, and we've seen sellout versions of our D-Day capsule edition. Now, these are incredibly rare. That 1,200 worldwide, that's none at all.
Not very many.
There are so many aviation fans, Spitfire fans out there. These are going to get snapped up. If you want to get hold of one, you need to act quickly.
The attention to detail on that model is stunning, and I particularly love the way you can have the landing gear either up or down. If you'd like to get your hands on one of these limited edition D-Day Supermarine Spitfire models, then all you have to do is head over to collectology.co.uk/C197. Remember, you can take advantage of that limited time free postage and packaging offer running until midnight on the 6th of June. Simply enter D-Day Show at the checkout. Keep watching for your chance to win one of these amazing Spitfire commemorative medals made with metal from a real Spitfire plane. More on that coming up shortly. Remember, if you're watching on Facebook, don't forget to hit like or love whenever you see your favourite item. Next up though, we have the hand-signed D-Day Leaders £2 coin set. We have brand new British Isles £2 coins here, don't we? What exactly are these?
British coin collectors are going crazy right now. These are the D-Day Leaders £2 coin set, issued, of course, to mark the 75th anniversary of the D-Day landings. Now, of course, for those of you who don't know, and I don't know why you wouldn't know, because I'm sure everybody's taught this at school, the D-Day landings were the most ambitious sea, air and land assault in history, and required some serious planning and serious secrecy by its leaders.
Yeah, and this set commemorates 3 of the most notable leaders who made the operation a success. So it features 3 brand new British Isles £2 coins, as I said, depicting the profiles of Sir Winston Churchill, Field Marshal Montgomery and King George VI as well.
Yep. I love these. These are absolutely incredible. The thing I think I like most about these is the addition of excerpts from their famous speeches around the outside edge.
Really
so
nice
for Churchill, for example, you've got "We shall never surrender" running around the outside there.
Yeah.
Now, each of these coins is, of course, struck to brilliant uncirculated, which, of course, is the finish that all the coin collectors are looking for.
Yeah, and the coins sit within a stunning full-colour exclusive artwork by renowned military artist Tim O'Brien. So this is a really original interpretation of the beach landings.
I think this is incredible. I think the colours used, the way you've got sort of those 3 levels of colour there, the sort of the beach and the sea and then the sky.
You've got a Spitfire at the top as well.
The Spitfire, yeah, because it wonderfully shows off the 3 sort of the land, sea and air approach to the assault really beautifully. So you've got the iconic
it's a really
Spitfires,
great interpretation.
and then the ships in the background there, and even the guys right on the beach there.
Yeah.
So there are only actually ever going to be 995 editions of this set.
Yeah, and of that 995, 250, the first 250 have been hand-signed by the artist himself. And autographed artwork is hugely collectible in its own right. And all of our previous artist-signed capsule editions have sold out.
They have. They sold out really, really quickly as well. Normally it's within just a few hours of the release. Now the coins and the artwork have been sealed away within one of our super tough capsules, keeping them super safe and protected from damage for years to come.
And they've been presented as well in this lovely black presentation case as well, providing a striking contrast to from the colourful image here to this black case. So it's really nice detail there.
Yeah, it's really nice. And of course you've got that all-important certificate of authenticity at the back here, confirming your set's individual place in that 995 edition limit. Now, this is an exceptionally rare way to own this set of £2 coins. And if you want to own what is probably one of the ultimate tributes to the masterminds of the D-Day landings, you're going to have to act quickly.
Coin collectors out there are going crazy for this set of brilliant military leaders £2 coins. And if you want to add them to your collection, then all you have to do is head over to collectology.co.uk/C177. Remember, you can take advantage of that limited time free postage and packaging offer running until midnight on the 6th of June. Simply enter D-Day Show at the checkout. Before we move on to our next item, it's competition time. So for your chance to get your hands on one of these Spitfire commemorative medals made from an actual piece of Spitfire, all you have to do is answer this question. What was the operation code word for the D-Day invasion? To enter, all you have to do is send us your answer in a private message on Facebook or head to collectology.co.uk/D-Day Show Comp. The competition closes at midnight on the 7th of June and the winner will be announced on the 10th of June. Full competition terms and conditions can be found, as always, at collectology.co.uk/competitions. So we just have time before our next item for a quick recap on what we've seen so far on the episode. First out, we had the brilliant D-Day Anniversary Collector's Edition. This is the perfect item whether you're a coin collector, stamp collector or military collector. Next up, we had that amazing D-Day Supermarine Spitfire model. This limited edition model would take pride of place in anyone's collection. Then we've just seen the signed D-Day Leaders £2 coin set. This set has got coin collectors everywhere excited, and we can see why. Remember, if you want to see all of the items from today's show, then just head over to collectology.co.uk/D-Day Show. Still to come on today's show, we have that brilliant D-Day newspaper book, but coming up next, we have the D-Day historic coin set. We have a really historic piece here, don't we? What exactly is this?
This one's great. This is the D-Day historic coin set, and it's brilliant because actually Collectology, we don't tend to do that many historic coins. We tend to do the new releases, the really interesting ones. So it's really great to have really interesting historic pieces for a change. So this is the D-Day historic coin set, and it features 2 authentic historic coins commemorating 2 of D-Day's most iconic military leaders. So you got Sir Winston Churchill and Dwight Eisenhower. Now, everybody will recognise the name Churchill, of course.
Of course, yeah.
But some people may not know who Dwight Eisenhower is, and of course he went on to later become president of the USA. Now, at the time, of course, Churchill was Prime Minister of the United Kingdom and Eisenhower was actually Supreme Allied Commander in Europe. So both of them were actually really critical to planning and executing the D-Day landings.
Yeah, and this is going to be especially popular this year because of the significance of it being the 75th anniversary of D-Day.
Yep.
And as well, though, both coins separately are incredibly popular in their own right as well. So they're going to be very collectible pieces. So we have the 1965 Churchill crown, which was the first ever UK coin to feature someone outside of the royal family. So it's a special coin in its own right there, because it changed the face of UK coinage, didn't it, really?
It did, yeah, it did.
Yeah, and for that reason, it's one of the most famous crowns ever issued. And plus, as well, with that crown, Churchill's actually one of the 3 people ever to be commemorated on an official coin within a year of his death.
Yeah, but which is really special because obviously normally it's royalty.
Yeah.
The other 2, of course, were the Queen Mother. So yes, royalty, but the Queen Mother, and recently Stephen Hawking on a 50p, which is really, really cool.
So it's a very special coin.
Very special, very special. So the 1971 Eisenhower silver dollar is actually collected gold dust. It's super rare. Actually getting hold of US coins here in this country is tricky to say the least. Because of course all the US collectors out there are snapping them up.
Yeah.
Now what makes this really special is actually it's the first year of issue coin, which makes it super collectible, and it's struck from silver, which is really, really cool.
Popular as well.
Now these historic coins are always going to be popular, and it's because you're holding a piece of history in your hands.
It is special. It is special.
It really is special. And of course, to protect that piece of history, we've put both coins within these super tough tamper-proof capsules.
And they've been paired with artwork featuring iconic words from their most famous speeches. You like that, don't you?
I do love that.
It's a really nice touch.
It's a really nice idea.
And so from the time, and they're encapsulated to preserve the condition of the historic coins as well. And they come presented in this lovely deluxe presentation case, and they come complete with a numbered certificate of authenticity as well, to confirm your set's place within the set's edition limit.
Which is actually tiny. It's only actually 995 of these sets worldwide. If you consider how many D-Day collectors there are out there and how many sort of crown collectors or American coin collectors there are out there, 995 of these sets really isn't a lot. If you'd like to get your hands on one of these sets, you're going to have to act quickly.
The D-Day historic coin set is fantastic. Having both of these iconic leaders represented in this amazing coin set is a brilliant tribute to the leadership that made the D-Day landings happen. If you'd like to add this set to your collection, simply head over to collectology.co.uk/C196. Remember, you can take advantage of that limited time free postage and packaging offer running until midnight on the 6th of June. Simply enter D-Day Show at the checkout. Don't forget our competition. For your chance to get your hands on one of these Spitfire commemorative medals, all you have to do is answer this question. What was the operation code word for the D-Day invasion? To enter, all you have to do is send us your answer in a private message on Facebook or head to collectology.co.uk/D-Day Show Comp. The competition closes at midnight on the 7th of June and the winner will be announced on the 10th of June. Full competition terms and conditions can be found, as always, at collectology.co.uk/competitions. Remember, if you're watching on Facebook, don't forget to hit like or love whenever you see your favourite item. Next up, we have our final item. It's the D-Day newspaper book. We have a really interesting piece here, Paul, don't we? What's this one?
This is incredibly interesting and huge. I mean, look at it, it's standing
big.
right up here on the desk. This is the D-Day Landings newspaper book, and it's got to be the definitive tribute to the era-defining D-Day landings.
Absolutely. So it features a comprehensive collection of newspaper reports, and some of which are barely seen by the public.
Yeah, I'm just going to open it up while you're talking about it. So carry on.
Yeah, so it starts at the D-Day landings and goes all the way through to the liberation of Paris. So everything's in there, really, isn't it?
Everything's in there, yeah.
So it features 120 pages into the insight of Operation Overlord and the events of the weeks that followed, and it covers everything from the relentless and devastating bombings of Berlin to the first important French town to be freed. So big and small, everything is in this.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I'm skipping a few pages here because there's just so much to look through. It's absolutely incredible. And the quality of this book really can't be understated
No,
as
it's
well.
really lovely.
It's really wonderful. The print quality of everything inside of here is fantastic. And the actual quality of the book itself is incredible because it's actual real leather, and you've got this sort of gold embossed titling on the front there, which is absolutely fantastic.
As you said, because it's a big book, it's A3, so it would make a really nice coffee table piece just to have about, and because it's so big, there's so much in it, you can pick it up constantly, and there's just different things you read, little inserts here and there, and you're always looking at something new, which is really nice.
Absolutely. I mean, I love a coffee table book. I love having books. I usually have books on movies or things like that, but something like this is a real talking point.
It's a conversation starter, isn't it?
It definitely is. The really nice thing about this as well is if you're buying this as a gift for somebody else, what you can do is you can actually have it, let me find the right page here, you can actually have it personalised as well. So
that's such a nice touch.
Once you receive your copy, you can actually go online and add a personalised message in the front.
That makes it much more special as well to whoever
really
is
does.
receiving. And yes, it's a really wonderful and original keepsake for a history buff, and it's an era-defining collectible as well.
It is. Now, we've actually only got really limited numbers of these here at Collectology at the moment, so if you want to get your hands on one of these, you're going to have to act fast.
That newspaper book really is brimming with fascinating information and real-life clippings from newspapers of the time. To get your hands on one today, simply head over to collectology.co.uk/C198. Remember, you can take advantage of that limited time free postage and packaging offer running until midnight on the 6th of June. Simply enter D-Day Show at the checkout. So let's have one last recap on what we've seen on this episode. First up, we had that brilliant D-Day Anniversary Collector's Edition. This is the perfect item whether you're a coin collector, stamp collector or military collector. Next up, we had that amazing D-Day Supermarine Spitfire model. This limited edition model would take pride of place in anyone's collection. Then we had the signed D-Day Leaders £2 coin set. This set has got coin collectors everywhere excited, and we can see why. Next up, we saw the D-Day Historic Coin Set. Having both of these iconic leaders presented in one set is really something special. Then last but not least, we had the amazing D-Day newspaper book. This is an incredible collection of newspaper clippings from the time that will keep you fascinating for hours. Remember, if you want to see all of the items from today's show, then just head over to collectology.co.uk/D-Day Show. Plus, don't forget you can take advantage of that limited time free postage and packaging offer running until midnight on the 6th of June. Simply enter D-Day Show at the checkout. So it just remains for me to say thank you all for watching, thank you to Paul for joining me today, and if you want the latest news about all of our items, you can sign up on our website, check us out on Facebook, Instagram and YouTube.